I really hate to say it, but this movie's got problems. Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be talking about Supergirl. It is the second film in the DC universe starring Millie Alcock as Kara Zor-El, otherwise known as Supergirl. The last time we saw this character, she appeared at the very end of James Gunn's Superman. Now she has a movie of her own. And in this movie, her pet dog Crypto becomes poisoned by a bunch of brigands and she goes on this journey to hunt them down alongside another little girl who seeks vengeance against the same group of bandits for killing her entire family. Now, I loved Superman. It was one of my favorite films of 2025. Craig Gillespie, the director of Supergirl, actually directed my favorite film of 2017, I, Tonya, and I'm already familiar with Millie Alcock's work. She is phenomenal as Rhaenyra in House of the Dragon. So needless to say, I was really looking forward to seeing this movie, but upon watching it, I gotta be honest with you, I was extremely let down with this film, which is a real shame because this film had a very interesting premise. Here we have a superhero drinking herself to death. She has no home, she lost her entire family, and she feels like she has no purpose or no path in life. And this was a movie about how you deal with trauma. However, everything that this movie tried to say, every idea that they had, it just didn't come together very well. And by the time you get to the end of the film with their arcs and whatever, everything that happened to these characters felt very unearned. And in my opinion, I think it's because of the way that this movie was cut together. And also, and more importantly, the writing in this film is very weak. As a movie progresses, you're supposed to feel like you're building towards something, right? But as we transition to a different scene, I felt like we weren't building off of anything. And I felt like that throughout the entire film. I mean, something went wrong here. Now, some of you might be wondering, does this film have any redeeming qualities? Yeah. Like I said, Millie Alcock is a great actress, and I think she does a terrific job in this film, as well as Jason Momoa, who practically bragged about wanting to do this role ever since he found out that James Gunn was taking over the DC universe. And I'm happy for the guy. I'm happy that he got to act out his dream role. But what these actors were given to work with just sucks. It was very bland and mediocre. And it's really disappointing considering that we started off strong with Superman and James Gunn, who is the head of DC, proclaimed that he wasn't going to greenlight any movie unless the scripts were good. What the hey, dude? I mean, what made you think that this script was ready to be shot? I mean, we're only 2 movies out of the gate and we're limping. Have we not learned anything from Marvel? Don't get me wrong though, this movie has not put me off from watching more DC Universe, but man, I really wanted this movie to work. And in my opinion, it just didn't. It's not a terrible film, but it's incredibly average. So I'm gonna have to give Supergirl a C-. If this was an out of 10 thing, I would have to give it a 5. And if I were giving a star rating, I have to give Supergirl a 2.5 out of 5. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Supergirl. Thank you so much for watching my video, ladies and gentlemen. If you liked this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more content, and I hope to see you again next time.